Welcome to Tech Tips of the Week. This week we're going to do forms, and for those of you who already know, go ahead and go to forms. But for those who don't know, just like everything else in Google, you can type forms.google.com and you can get there. I'm going to go ahead and start a blank one. Okay, and the way I usually start is I go first to the settings and I collect all email addresses. If you don't, you probably have to do like a first name, last name, and make them do those questions. If you click that, it'll collect those email responses, and you'll know who's turning it in. If you click this box, the students will get a copy of what they sent. You can also limit to one response. So I'm going to save that right there. Alright, so just in the questions are a lot like Classroom. You can go ahead and give it a title or whatever. Give the question a title. And as you can see, it's multiple choice. Alright, you can do short answer, paragraph, multiple choice. Check boxes or drop downs. And it'll automatically grade those for you. So, when we do that, give it an option. One, and you hit enter. Look, it's automatically going to give you another one. So you can also put pictures in, but down here you can require the student to do that. So that way you can require them to answer each section. If you want to add another question, you can hit plus sign, just like anything else in Google. You can do a different type of question this time. If you want to do a paragraph, it gives them a space to write that. It'll give them more spaces as they scroll through. You can also require that. Back to the gear settings. Under presentation, you can show the progress bar so the kids can see that they're on question 5 of 10. You can shuffle them so the students can get different order on each of their Chromebooks or wherever they're taking the quiz on. This feature here, the quizzes feature. If you make this a quiz and you go ahead and save that, if you look now, you got answer key, and I have my first question here is required. I can tell it the answer. I can give it, whatever, 10 points. Of course, this is true. All right. So I'll open up another form to show you guys where the responses go. So there's a couple things. When you're in your form, you see your questions. Here's the responses. Here's responses from a PD on the August 3rd that we did. You can see all the names there, but it also creates a sheet, a spreadsheet in your drive, and as you notice that we've got responses here in order, and they're time stamped. So if you collect those email addresses, which we did, we collected those, and they had first name, last name was the question, and that was the session they were attending. So in your drive, you have a timestamp copy that it automatically creates in Sheets for you when you do a Google form. You can easily attach this to your Google Classroom. Real quick. And keep in mind that myself or Scott will come to your class and show you how to do forms if you want to, or any of these topics. And we're doing trainings on Thursdays from 4 to 5. So if you're interested in these trainings, we'll be happy to come to your classroom and do it. I'm going to add an assignment, create assignment, and if you look, you can go to my drive, and today's tech tip form, I can add that, and now you've got that assignment for them to create with a due date. So barring getting into Classroom today, if you've already started your Classroom, you probably know how to do this. If you want to start your Classroom, need to know about forms or Classroom, please get with Scott Muntz or myself, Wesley Tipton, and we'll be happy to come to your classroom, show you this, meet with you or your team anytime to help get this working for you. So thank you for watching the Tech Tip of the Week, and enjoy your weekend.